Welcome to the John Clarence Gomez Show. Here's your host, JC Gomez.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, hello. I'm okay. Welcome to the John Clarence Gomez Show, Mr. Greg Gould.
Hello,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. Welcome to the John Clarence Gomez Show, Mr. Greg Gould. Before we start the interview, can you introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yes, my name is Greg Gould. I'm an Australian singer, songwriter from Melbourne here in Australia, and yeah, I'm very excited to be here.
Yes. Can you tell us about about your 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 life before you become a singer and how you become a singer? Is that your dream?
It was as soon as I could talk and I realized I could sing, it's what I wanted to do. Um, Obviously, music is it's a hard industry to navigate. It's a difficult choice of job. So, it's not always financially stable. Like, it's very up and down. So I actually went and got a hairdressing trade. So I cut hair for a living for about 5 or 6 years just to pay the bills. But the whole time I had this fire in my belly, this hunger to be a successful singer. So um, I don't think there was ever a time that I didn't want to be a singer.
What is the first song did you release when you become a singer? What is the first song did you
Probably
release?
it would have been Purple Rain, which is a cover of Prince's Purple Rain, Purple Rain.
Yes.
Um, I did that for my Australia's Got Talent audition. So
Wow.
it was released as a single after that.
Uh, can you tell us about your new release song called "Love It All Out"? Because I'm from the Philippines. You have in that song you have a collaboration with our famous singer Morissette. Can you tell us about that your new release song?
Yes, I'd love to. I'd love to. Love It All Out is an incredible song that I've had in my life for about 5 years. About 5 years ago, I demoed that song and it was shortlisted for Eurovision, for the Australian entry for Eurovision. But it didn't make the top 10. So I put it to bed. I focused on other things, but this song always sat there in my heart. And when it was time for me to put together the track listing and the songs that I wanted to sing for my new album, my original album, which is coming out in April this year, um, I went back to that song. I said, right, I want to do that song, but let's do it as a duet. So I spoke to the songwriter, who actually is the singer from the iconic band Bachelor Girl, who actually have quite a following in the Philippines because they had that song. So I walked under a bus. I got hit by a train. Anyway, so I have always been a huge fan of your Asia's Phoenix,
Yes.
of Morissette. Morissette's, I think, a phenomenal vocalist, and I like most people in the world, discovered her online on some of her many viral videos that she's had. And I thought, who is this incredible singer? Um, that is the kind of voice that I want on this song. So I reached out to her, and she was keen to do the duet, and it sounds incredible, and I can't wait for people to hear it.
Let's talk about when you mention Eurovision. I was surprised on that because I know Eurovision because I only know that Eurovision is only for European nation. But why Australia is part of Eurovision
I don't
music
know.
contest? That's very
I think Australia has a long relationship with Eurovision as a fan base. It's always been very popular in our culture. So I think it was just I think for it started off as just like a guest performance over there. And then someone had the bright idea that we should be part of Eurovision, and we've been there for like 7 or 8 years now. So I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's set in Europe, but why can't we all sort of get part of it? I think is Asia. I don't think Asia's part of Eurovision, are they? No.
There is a Middle Eastern country who is participating in Eurovision. I know it is Israel, and also in 1980s.
I think it's time that the Philippines should be part of Eurovision.
but Philippines is more culturally ties to Asia than to Europe, unlike Australia, because Australia is even they are part to Europe, they are more culturally related to Europe because
yes, we're in the Commonwealth. Yeah.
Yes, because majority of people in Australia have European descent.
We also we're part of the Commonwealth, so
Yes.
the King and Queen are our King
Yes,
and Queen.
I know.
So we are connected.
Yes, the Commonwealth. It's called the CANSU: Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and United Kingdom. Yes.
Correct.
Yes. Uh, what is your thoughts on many Filipino singer like Morissette? Do you know other Filipino singers?
Yes, I love Leo Salonga.
Yes.
I love
She is very famous.
Sarah G.
Yes.
I love Mora de la Terra. Is it
Yes.
Mora de la? How do you say it? Mora de la
De la Torre.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's her voice is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I like Christian Rosita.
Yes, Christian Bautista. I'm a fan of that singer. I really like his song. He has a song called Please Be Careful with My Heart. I love that song. He sing that with Sarah Geronimo.
I like his song.
Yes,
It's called You. There's a song called You, and I love that song. I also love Regine Vasquez. Vasquez.
Yes, Regine Velasquez. Regine Velasquez has been called as Asia singing queen. Yes, in the Southeast Asian region.
Her voice, I've loved her voice for many years. I love her version of Don't Wanna Close My Eyes.
Yeah.
I don't wanna fall asleep because I miss you, babe.
Yeah.
And she's a phenomenal singer. Yeah. Yes, I am a fan of many singers in the Philippines.
Yes.
Eric Santos is great as well.
I want to share to you about something about Filipino singers. Philippines has an official language called English. This is the reason why many Filipino singers sings English song. During the 1960s and 70s, there are two Filipino singer who is popular not only in the Philippines but also in neighboring countries like Indonesia. Its name is Eddie Peregrina and Victor Wood. These two singers, they are very popular. They sing the song of Elvis Presley, Neil Sedaka, and any other English singer. They do a cover of it. Eddie Peregrina, I like his song in 1970s. He has a cover of the song called "The Wonder of You." You're the wonder of you. That's the song was sung by Elvis Presley.
I don't know it, but it sounds nice. It sounds lovely. I also love what the song "Heaven Knows" by Rick Price. That Morissette actually did a duet with Rick Price on that one.
Yeah.
He's Australian.
Yeah.
That how's that go? Only heaven knows. Maybe my heart will find a way, but only heaven knows. And all I can do is hope and pray, 'cause heaven knows. Which is also an Australian song that Morissette did a duet with him. It was incredible.
And do you know the Air Supply? You know the Air Supply? Many of their songs are very popular in the Philippines. They are Australian singers.
I actually support it. In Australia, for their 40th anniversary of Air Supply, I was the support act for Air Supply.
Wow, that's nice.
So I got to
in 2018 there is there is a musical called I'm All Out of Loud, which is produced in the Philippines, which is based on the music of Air Supply.
Oh wow!
That's
I
that's
love
the,
their music.
you know who is the cast? The
I'm
cast of
all out of love. I'm
I
so
Was
lost
Up Without
without you.
You.
Love that song.
Yes. You know who is the
Yes.
cast of the musical? The cast of the musical is Filipino-Australian actor Miguel Ayesa. Do you know him? Miguel Ayesa.
No, I don't.
Yes, he is a Filipino. And
I mean, the name rings a bell. But I also what's obviously the new lead singer of Journey is Filipino as well.
yes,
Don't stop believing.
yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
yes. Uh, that's why.
Next question.
Yes. Next question. Yes. Ye- Yes. Did you visit? Here is the question. I like to ask you. Did you visit the Philippines? Did you visit the
Not
Philippines?
yet,
Not
but
yet.
it's now it's. I haven't been to the Philippines yet, but I think it's number one on my list.
Yes.
I definitely want to visit. If not this year, next year, 100%.
Yes. I hope you have.
I'm sure it's absolutely beautiful.
Yes. I hope you will have a show here, a concert in the Philippines with Morissette.
That's the plan. I'd love to have a show with Morissette. Even maybe bring Ricky Price with me.
Yeah. Yes. And here is the last question because we have no time. Our interview is only 15 minutes. Can you promote and introduce our listeners, mostly from the Philippines, listeners of our podcast, to buy your song in Spotify and Apple Music? Love It All Out with Morissette. Can you encourage and promote
Absolutely. So, what's the name of the podcast?
the John Clarence Gomez Show?
Say that again for me.
The John Clarence Gomez Show. It is based on my name.
Oh, awesome. Hello, listeners. You are listening to the best podcast in the world. This is Greg Gould, all the way from Australia, and I have collaborated with your absolute best singer in the world, the wonderful Morissette, Asia's Songbirds. No, sorry, we didn't start again. No, that's Regine. It's Asia's Phoenix. Start again. All right. Hello. Now you got me laughing. Okay. Hello, listeners. This is Greg Gould, and you are listening to my favorite podcast in the Philippines. I have recently collaborated with the incredible Morissette, Asia's Phoenix, on a new song called Love It All Out. I hope you love it. It was written by the incredible Tanya Doko from Bachelor Girl. Check it out on Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube, or wherever you listen to great music. And of course, subscribe to this podcast.
Yes, thank you. And that song will be released on January 19 on Friday.
Correct.
Yes. And
Correct.
thank you, Greg, for guesting to my podcast.
Thank you.
Nice to talk to you.
When I do come to the Philippines, I would love to meet you.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Ciao.
Yes, bye.
Thanks for listening to the John Clarence Gomez Show. We hope you enjoyed it.